Good evening, Dan.
Good afternoon, Tom. Where are we today?
We are having a look at Star Wars Squadrons on the PS4. It's always on the PS4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is EA's Star Wars fighter pilot game, which I've got a free trial of on EA Play, which I've already expressed to you how disappointed I am. I was told I was going to get 9 hours with the game, which I thought was fine. Downloaded it, and you only get the two like prologue story missions, the two training missions, and then you just chucked out into the online game. And I didn't
No
want
story.
Yeah, I didn't want to play this game for the online. It is good. It looks brilliant, and we are going to do a video on it. But it's, I wanted a story campaign. It's all set just after the destruction of the second Death Star during Operation Cinder, I think is what they call it, which is Palpatine's sort of scorched earth approach to his own death. So yeah, like I was really interested to play through the story mission, and it looked brilliant. And then I only got 2 short story missions before being kicked into the sort of multiplayer game, which I was a bit disappointed by.
Well, it will encourage you to buy the actual thing because it's never that expensive.
It's
been quite cheap.
£20 at the moment.
Not bad, is it?
If it comes down to probably less than 15 quid, I'd have a pop.
You'll jump on it.
Yeah, probably would have a pop for 10, 15 quid. Or eventually it'll just become free on EA Play. And if I've still got that subscription, I'll just be able to play it, the full version of it.
I just cannot believe how slovenly they've been bringing out a space fighting game.
Yeah.
Like this.
What vehicle do you reckon I should take? X-Wing,
X-Wing.
Y-Wing,
X-Wing.
A-Wing,
X-Wing.
U-Wing gunship, or
No.
everyone's least favourite, the B-Wing. I had a bit of a go with the B-Wing.
I genuinely like... Sorry, go on.
Because you can't see it from the outside while you play. The B-Wing's not as funny as you think it's going to be. It's just really slow and shit.
I love all of the Rebel fighter designs, but X-Wing is blatantly the best.
The Imperial ships all look as wonderful as well. They've got some right weird Imperial variants of TIE fighters on this as well. I swear they must have just got from the extended universe.
There was a decent range in the X-Wing game.
Yeah.
Back in the day on the PC. There was a good 10 different models.
This thing, the U-Wing, is one of the ones from the new trilogy. The U-Wing wasn't in the original trilogies.
No.
Same with there's a TIE Advanced or a TIE. There's something that was first shown in Rebels as one of the playable Imperial vessels. I think you can probably see on the loading screen, the flat one with the sort of solar panels sticking out like wings.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was in Rebels. No, this looks like a decent map.
Most people, 2 X-Wings, an A-Wing and a Y-Wing.
Yeah.
No, 3 X-Wings. Yeah.
Vanguard 4 at the ready.
Oh, this is excellent.
I don't know what the sound is going to be like on this.
It sounds good from where I'm sitting. But do you know what I mean? Why have they not brought out games like this before? Why has it taken them so long?
The
I
Empire
really
doesn't
don't know.
belong
I have no
here.
idea where the Empire are.
This
Where are
one's
the
gonna be
Empire?
good.
Look at your little...
No, I see it. I see it.
Do you remember when the first game you and me ever played together on the PlayStation? Remember what it was?
No. What, on the PlayStation 4?
Yes.
Was it World of Tanks or something?
No. Dreadnought.
Yes. That was a good little game.
That was a great game. I wish I'd had more time to play it. It was like this, except with giant ships, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was huge ships, wasn't it?
Yes.
So far I haven't managed.
You were firing batteries of guns at each other.
Yeah, like
rockets
broadsides and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
So
it's
far
really
I
cool.
haven't actually managed to get a good sight on anything.
So these maps, is it like, are you fighting in a cube or more of a flattened cube?
No, it's like it's a cube. Yeah.
Yeah, cube.
Yeah, it's a cube. Right. Switch to full power to weapons and then start fucking blasting. Rocket.
Yeah. You have to do that. It looks great, it sounds great, it looks fun to
Oh,
play.
he's got a tie advanced thing.
Yeah. I think you do see those in the Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe in the the
Jig
remastered versions.
Oh, this is what we meant to make it look like.
They got a
I
log.
might be wrong about that. Don't write emails to us, Star Wars geeks, if I was wrong there. I might be wrong about that.
Yeah. Oh, Ellis is known for his nerds when it comes to.
Oh, Ellis, he'll be all over my errors.
Got toasted.
You shot down, have you?
Yeah.
Is this you being shot down?
Yeah.
In Darth Vader's TIE fighter?
I think it's just a
Bang.
tie advanced, but yes.
So everyone gets one life in that
No,
mode?
no. So everyone gets as many lives until the scoreboard at the top is filled up. I think it's 15.
Okay.
Here I
15,
guess.
okay. So about a
I
third of the
think
way in.
It's 15. I don't know. Maybe it's 20.
Fire on my target.
Oh shit! What the fuck happened there?
It's quick.
Oh, it's this guy again. Oh, he just spotted me right as
You
I
had the
came out.
toy of that model, didn't you?
I did. I have the toy of quite a few of these.
And it was
like
the size. It was big enough. Sorry.
It was like large micro machines where the men were the size of micro machines.
Yes.
I can't remember what sort of brand they were.
Don't worry about it.
Star Wars brand.
Ooh, Bosh. You got a kill, did you? You got a kill?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Nice one, man.
They locked onto me.
Ooh. Find that
Should've
rock.
stayed home.
I've just remembered there is a button to fire like chat. That I've not
You
been
need
using.
that.
I need it when they're
This is-
firing missiles at me.
Is that the same guy again?
I think so. It looked like that cockpit.
It looked like the hexagonal.
Yeah, there's a guy 8
Wings.
kills to 2 deaths.
Coming at you, Vanguard.
Yeah, there's always one of those going there.
There is.
Shooting ups.
Let's- Oh, pardon me. Let's get to it. Come on.
Yeah, when people ask what games do you want remaking, I always say Colony Wars. You never played that, did you?
No, but I watched people play Colony Wars. Colony Wars was a good game. Yeah, like not was it Virtua Cop? No,
G-Police.
G-Police. That's another one. I didn't play it, but it looked good.
It was amazing. G-Police.
Yeah, you could turn into like a
fly
mech,
around.
couldn't you? Yeah.
Or you could walk around, yeah. I don't know if you could also turn into a tank. Maybe I made that up.
Maybe that's G-Police too.
Yeah, I don't know, but you were playing in this futuristic city, and yeah, you could hover around and blast baddies, or you could go down to street level and walk around with a neck.
Yeah, no.
Brilliant. G-Police was amazing. I think I might have borrowed that off Gareth Jones and played through the whole thing.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah. We're about to get creamed again. It's the same,
That's all right,
I swear it's the same guy.
Yeah, he's probably just badass at it and killing all the noobs.
Yeah, I don't want that though. I want to be good.
The way it is, you're not doing too badly.
I'd like to.
Target the shitter people on the other team, like Titan 1. TFH.
Okay, okay, I'm coming.
Okay, well, let's have a look. This guy looks pretty hardcore, yeah, because he's already fucking got me in his sights, hasn't he? Fuck it.
Yes.
No, this guy, look, no, he's fucked me up the arse. It's just fucking completely cane-free.
Yeah.
Right.
There's still 9 minutes left though, don't worry.
I'm going to change
Changing.
change
Get
to
in
an
the A-wing.
A-wing.
Let's get
The A-wing
out.
is fast as fuck.
I imagine all that advantage comes with a disadvantage that you've got lighter guns,
It's
perhaps?
weak as fuck.
Not armed to the teeth and doesn't have much
It's
free.
Not, but I just took out a
That's better.
piece of Imperial scum.
Well done, mate. Oh, this looks a lot niftier. God, I really want to play this.
Well, once this match is over, we'll swap the controller over and you can give us what you think fit.
Okay.
So the
Sure.
controls are pretty simple.
Okay.
I've lost all. Okay, where are they? Use little shit radar up here. No. There's one. Fuck off. Ah, twat. Seawall 567. Send him some abuse if you've got a PlayStation account.
Yeah, stop being so good. Although he's only
Yeah.
second on the other team. He's not the main baddie.
He's not the one
Sol-
that's constantly doing me up the arse.
Yes. Soltar's
Another day,
Engel,
another battle.
for one.
Fine.
Tell you what, another day, another battle is not a good bit of dialogue, is it?
No.
It really takes away
That's
the...
not how it works in real life, is it?
It's like... Just makes it seem like a non-event. I didn't do that in the films. Here we go, another day, another Death Star.
I think they got that way
Go on,
by the
mate.
time they
Yeah,
got to the Rise of Skywalker.
yeah. Episode 9, it really was another day,
Another
Death
day,
Star.
another 30 Death Stars, all attached to
Yes.
Star Destroyers.
Tom, this guy can't get away from you, can he? He's going down, he's going down, he's going down, he's going
Oh
down!
no, one of his mates got me with a missile.
He was the mate as well as the main guy. It was Engel again. Why is he in an A-wing?
Oh, that's because it was giving me the cam of my... That's weird, that. I don't know what happened there, but that was me flying.
I see. I don't know if I want to try this. I feel like it would be bad radio.
Okay, well, see how you feel.
I want to give it a go, but I don't think it would be very entertaining.
Oh, New Republic defeated.
Looks like the Empire's celebrating today.
Never mind that Engel did basically all the work.
Fuck. Oh, I've just spilled a drink over the sofa. Shh, don't tell the wife.
Well, is she going to watch this video?
No.
Find out for herself?
No, she's
I assume she would. No? Really? I assumed she would.
No, she's not watching any of this shit, mate.
No, nobody does.
No, I don't think anyone does, do they?
They definitely won't watch this one. And I don't care.
No, none of our people will do this one. But you know, some Star Wars fans might watch this.
They might.
I doubt it. If you're a Star
Just
Wars
so
fan,
if-
you're probably already in on this if you're into it, aren't you?
If you're a Star Wars fan, me and Tom love Star Wars.
We do,
Genuinely.
yeah. Yeah, a little bit disenfranchised with, you know, the Rise of Skywalker. But other than that, Rise of Skywalker, I'm sure given a few years for me to calm down about how disappointed I was, will be fine. In the same way that the entire prequel trilogy, when they were coming out, they were shit, weren't they? But now, if the prequel movie's on, you'll watch it. It's fine, isn't it?
Don't know. I will watch them again, probably once before I die. Yes.
The only one that I will actively avoid watching is Solo, Star Wars story. That was...
Yeah, I can't imagine ever wanting to see that again.
Yeah, there's nothing in that movie that I feel like I need to see again.
No, do you know what? The best thing I took away from that film was the actor who played Han Solo. The wig they gave him was just like Harrison Ford's hair
Yes.
in the original film.
Yeah, but he doesn't...
really good wig.
There's no way that actor grows up to be Harrison Ford. Like,
No, agreed. Yeah, he was not very good, but his wig was good.
yeah, the wig was excellent.
Great wig.
Yeah, very good wig, and Chewbacca looked wonderful.
Yes.
Sort of younger Chewbacca looked very fluffy and
Was that the
friendly.
film where he found him? Yeah, he was
Yes.
he was chained up somewhere, didn't
Yeah, they got thrown into the, got thrown in with Chewie, like when he got arrested for Chewie to eat him. He was told that Chewie was going to eat him, but then knew how to speak Wookiee, so it
he?
was
Of course
fine.
he did. Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
like you say, not a great film.
Yeah, TIE Defender is the one that that guy was using.
Can you go with a straight up TIE fighter, please?
That's what I've done, yes.
Yes, good.
In fact, can I do, quickly,
I used to really, really like watching Dave Levitt play X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, and also X-Wing and TIE Fighter.
I'm not surprised. Why
It
would
was
you not?
great, mate. He had he had all the joysticks.
Yeah,
I think his dad had the joysticks.
I remember watching him play Conflict Free Space on his PC. Oh my god, again, that's a game that could do with like a reboot.
Get it rebooted.
Yeah, Conflict Free Space, The Great War, that was then renamed for some reason Descent Conflict Free Space, The Great War, and put into the Descent universe, which was always a bit
Bonkers.
weird.
Yeah, because Descent didn't have much depth to it,
No.
really, did it?
But I think Descent was a bit more of a known brand, and I suppose
Tom,
like,
you had a toy TIE bomber as well, like that
I
one.
did have a toy TIE bomber, yes, that fired a missile out the front of it, which is not
Yeah,
what they do.
exactly like it doesn't do in the films.
Yeah, exactly like it doesn't do. Fucking Star Wars toys. Yeah,
They made all their money on the toys, and they couldn't even get those right.
a bomber. So what's it do? Well, it fires a missile out the front of it. So
But it's a bomber. No,
it's a
no,
bomber.
no.
What?
Trust me, this is what kids want. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
look,
Three
four
you
of
have
us
gone
have
for proper TIE
Four of
fighters.
us have gone for proper TIE fighters, and
Oh.
one's gone for a bomber.
Titan 2,
Hold back for a
formation.
second.
Oh.
Standing by.
I don't. Everything that looks brilliant. It's a formation of proper TIE fighters. They're just so bizarre, aren't they?
Yeah, TIE fighters just. But then TIE fighters are perfect for just space combat, aren't they?
Screw this up.
Perfect, mate.
You know.
Brilliant. They're a brilliant idea.
They don't need wings. It's like the Borg cube. Yeah, it looks fucking weird the first time you see it, doesn't it? But it works.
Would you rather talk about the end of Discovery or my adventures on Gran Turismo?
Sure, talking about the end of Discovery, it's not going to take long, is it?
It was
wank.
rubbish.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just shit, wasn't it?
Rubbish ending.
It was just a continuation
Ready to do
of that last, like that whole, Michael Burnham is the galaxy's saviour thing.
I just couldn't bring myself to give one solitary
No.
fuck about anything that happened in any of it.
And then there's the whole thing of like Saru. So the one character who's done everything right. He's the one character in Star Trek history, apart from Sisko, who's actually earned his pips on screen. And they just take it away from him and give it to Burnham, and just get rid of him at the end of the series. Like, oh, no more Saru. Saru went home. Is basically what they said, wasn't it? Like, oh, Saru just decided to go home.
And then, they're just in it so they can dramatically bring him back in the next series.
midway through the next season, yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, it's Saru. Great. Who saw that coming?
Saru's going to save us. Wonderful.
Don't crash into the
no,
walls.
no. Pilot
Dead.
error.
Pilot error. Nice.
I like the way it calls it pilot error when you kill yourself.
Some call it pilot error, some call it flying into a wall.
I call it flying into multiple walls. Yeah, that was wank, wasn't it? I also saw an article today. Apparently, William Shatner will not be appearing in the 4th Star Trek Kelvin timeline movie, even though there was a leaked thing from a normally reliable source who was saying that they were approaching him to do it. Apparently they wanted him to... What the fuck happened there? Apparently they wanted him to be in the new Star Trek movie.
Is this the one directed by Matey Boy?
By Peg. Yeah, I think so. Oh.
No, the famous brilliant director who did all those brilliant films like Reservoir Dogs.
No, Tarantino's not actually directing Star Trek.
So that's out. That's definitely
that was just something that I think Tarantino was like, oh no, if I could direct any like franchise movie, I'd like to direct a Star Trek one.
Well, you've got this guy, mate. Go and get this guy. Go. Round there.
All that lot.
Get him.
Fucking bananas. Because how good would it be to have someone like Tarantino do a Star Trek movie? It'd be fucking excellent, wouldn't it?
It would.
But I don't think they'd actually let Tarantino.
So we've lost. So Shatner's not going to be in it. Fine.
Shatner basically went, no, not doing that. Probably because this fandom spent so long being like, we love Leonard Nimoy, and now he's dead. They're like, oh, would you like a guest role, Bill?
You're locked on.
No, fuck off.
For the Empire.
I'm gonna stay with Law and Order.
Is he still acting?
Still, a couple of like procedural US dramas. I want to say it was Law and Order or Poison. It was something or other.
CJ Hooker?
Reboot.
I'm not going anywhere.
I think that's something.
Kill the rebel scum, Tom. Well, you nearly had him then. You overshot him.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah.
I was too busy trying to repair my ship. No, that's not a rebel scum. That was a TIE fighter.
Thought there was a rebel scum, but possible.
See, this happens occasionally. I sort of not get lost, but I just can't find anyone.
Yeah, sure. This is what it would be like if you played Ace Combat Skies Unknown.
Yeah, apart from that, it's a bit more two-dimensional, isn't it?
Well,
on.
It has
set
gravity.
on a planet.
Yeah. there is a floor.
No, but it does like dogfighting does often get a bit like this. Everybody's circling around each other.
Lucky.
Trying their best to, fucking cunt. Fix me.
Yeah.
Timer.
Which is why it's better playing against the computer than it is playing against people.
No, this is actually a lot worse playing against the computer because they're very, very predictable. Or they were in the training mission, but I did. I'm gonna try one of these.
Something else.
They better be ready.
Sleek, sexy, new. Oh wow! Actually, I quite like that. All the display is sort of digital and new. Whereas the other one was all sort of switches and a bit more analog.
Isn't it?
I like that.
This is a nice product. This whole game. I want it. I do want it. And it's on my list.
Yeah,
It's been on my list as soon as it was announced.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, I want that.
They didn't have to do too much convincing with me, really.
No.
It's just But yeah, I just want to play the single player.
Yes. Because they'll put you in some. You have to do some other things, won't you? Like take on some capital ships or something.
So there is a mode for multiplayer which is called like Starship Assault or something, where basically it's two fleets facing off, and you have to take out their fighters, then their support ships, and then their Star Destroyer. And each wave, obviously, you get more and more like TIE fighters and stuff, but you have to knock them back.
They locked on. Missile coming my way.
I just keep on getting people locking on me, but I can't.
I'm still trying to figure out the little headset display you've got to the left. That's the one in the middle is even more confusing. I've only been looking at the one on the left. It's not clear. You obviously need to know what it's showing you.
The one on the sort of top left, the green round thing, that is like a
it's green
radar.
on. Yes, that was on your opponent's one though.
Yeah, but it is. Yeah,
Green
that
on
is
yours.
like a radar. Yeah.
I'm inbound.
That
Yeah,
radar,
the
but then the
blue
one in the middle. Is that like a map? The one in the middle.
No, so the thing in the middle displays the targeted enemy.
It does now, but when you didn't have one targeted, it might have shown like a map of the whole area.
Oh, I suppose it might.
Anyway, that's no use. You want.
Who's the target? Who's the target?
Okay, no, I get it now. Yeah. So red dots are enemies.
Yeah.
Germany. Okay. I found that so confusing.
Jesus, these guys.
Started watching Snowpiercer last night. Finally.
Oh yeah, is it any good?
Obviously, it's brilliant. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch it ever since it came out. It's awesome. You enjoyed the film, right?
I love the film. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, 90% of the first episode was exactly what you've seen in the film, just with
Really?
different actors. Yes, but
Because
they
I know
throw in
obviously-
a whole new thing, which is that you know how they go back to the back end of the train
Yeah.
to take people that they need for whatever reason.
Yeah.
In this, they come back and get the main guy who is a homicide detective.
Oh.
Because there's been a murder in the rich person's end. And they need him to come and sort it out for the story.
Solve the murder.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
just
a good idea.
it gets him out of the tail in a
Violent.
revolutionary, violent way. But there is
Yeah.
still a revolution going on, obviously.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely really loved it. Nat said she also liked it, which means we might not get to see it through, which means I'll have to watch it on my own, which means I won't watch the rest of it.
Yeah, because you don't have enough time.
No, I'll put it on the pile with the expanse of things that I will watch when
Including
I'm
the Expanse.
in prison. If I'm ever in prison or
If I'm ever
hospital or something.
going to Mars and I don't have work to do on the way, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. One of those situations. Hopefully not hospital.
No, hospital would be a non-ideal way of doing that.
But yeah, watch it. It's awesome, and I look forward to seeing episode 2. And I've been playing a bit of Gran Turismo.
Oh yeah, you said you'd had a bit of an F40 bomb.
Yeah, I went into the lobby because I watched that film which we talked
Ford
about.
versus
Le Mans.
Ferrari.
Yes, Le Mans 66.
Fucking
Maybe we'll play Gran
excellent, isn't
Turismo. It's a great film. So I went in there, I used my F40, and the first lobby I found myself in was with a load of Italian people.
Hey,
Lovely.
the Squadrons.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah,
that's what they
and-
call themselves, isn't it?
I don't know,
Italian
but we...
Ferrari
Listen,
fans
right?
called Scuderali, I think. Sorry, carry on.
That's alright. Do what Scuderia means fans of the Ferrari franchise. Well, I was in the F40, and the others were all also in, glamorous. There was some 911s, there were some there were some 911s and there were some Lamborghinis, and there was 2 people who kept winning first or second, and then there was everyone else battling at third.
Oh, excellent.
With tremendous fun, and I actually won third 3 times in a row. It's really exciting. And then one of the lads sent a message, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? So I Google translated it, and it translated as, wait for me.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, so I've just been playing in Race for Fun, lobbies, and Gran Turismo Sport.
Have you had any tracks that you particularly enjoyed, or
The best one I've played on has been Dragon Tail, the one that you and me
it's a good
did
track,
our last
isn't it?
video on. Yes.
It's
That's been
almost
the
like
best one.
it's been designed for a video game, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
There's something to be said for tracks like that that just don't exist in real life.
Yeah.
But they've managed to get really.
You got out of that
That
little
was-
scrape nicely, didn't you?
That was fucking tight. I'd love to see
Great.
an outside shot of that.
A missile cam.
Yeah.
of that.
Oh my god!
That was close.
That was close.
Fucking Lord, I just can't shake them.
That's it. You're doing a good job, mate. You're occupying the enemy for your team. So hopefully they're coming, sweeping in and taking them out for you.
Get some speed.
No, you don't need speed in here.
Yeah, I do. Did we win? We won!
It's over. You did what you could, pilot.
I got a trophy unlikable. I wonder what-
City Rebels.
Yeah, again. Just on the losing side.
I'm not going to play this. I'm going to watch you play a third round.
Okay, and then it's probably the end of the video, isn't it?
I'm assuming we've got time for a third round.
I'm sure we've got time for a third round.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing is I don't know what any of these unlocks do, because there's no point in me actually bothering because I don't own the game.
Because it's not your game.
Yeah, I'm just renting it, so why bother looking at these unlocks? It is literally just, I'm quite enjoying watching. Quite enjoying just flying around, sort of. Oh, fleet battles unlocked. Oh, okay. Well, hold on then. We're going to do fleet battle.
Nice.
This
okay.
is the one where you coordinate with your squadron, yeah, to destroy a flagship. So
It says it's locked there, mate.
yeah, because I've clicked it to go into playing a match.
They're all locked.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go then. This should be nice. Hopefully we get to see a nice big capital ship in space.
I'd like to be Rebel, because then we get to try and blow up a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, because Rebel capital ships look shit, don't they?
They do, don't they?
Although I like a Nebulon B.
I like the design of all of them, but they're not warships.
No,
You know,
they're transport ships with
and
guns
medical
on.
frigates and stuff like that. Which you know, I'd feel bad blasting the shit out of the medical frigate, but all the Imperial stuff is built for war, so you don't care about killing all of them.
I know
fuckers.
the audience well maybe the audience do care about this, but how big was the pile of bullshit that they gave us with that stupid turbo lift action scene on Discovery?
Turbo
remember?
lift action
They were riding turbo lifts.
Oh, that thing. Oh, yeah. Where
It was utterly ridiculous, mate.
Yeah.
And it took ages.
Took fucking ages. There's no way that there should be that much space around a turbo lift.
There shouldn't be any space. What
no.
the fuck?
We've seen turbo lifts before in the next gen, and they are just massive lift shafts, aren't they?
Yeah.
With occasional horizontal shafts that go horizontally.
I'm not one of these people who, whinges about canon and making things
and the technical
the way they always have
specifications.
been.
No.
But at the
that
same
just doesn't
time-
make sense.
But at the same time, right, a lot of people, including me, love the ships. That is a big part of watching it, because you're imagining what it would be like to be on that ship. And you've got an idea in your head of what it is. And then they show you, actually, it is nothing like that. It is this completely ridiculous design that makes no sense whatsoever. That's what it actually is.
In between each floor on this starship, we have a 300-meter void between each floor for the turbo lifts. They'd had one shot like that before in season 2, didn't they? Beginning of season 2, they did that, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is going on there?" And then they didn't really do it again, and then they made a massive thing of it at the end of that.
What the people who make these programs, do they really actually imagine that that's how the ship is?
No,
Just a giant hole in the middle of it.
Whoever was writing that episode went, and I think they need to have a massive fight on a turbo lift. So someone did up a load of really sensible sort of, storyboards for a fight on a turbo lift, and then they went, no, it needs to be much, much bigger than that. Can you just we'll just clear all the space away, and they can just be hanging in mid-air and jumping from lift to lift. And it's why? Why?
Jesus.
Why not make it you know, like a John Wick style, really close quarters.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
in
honestly,
the turbo lift, in the actual thing, like just
Yes.
beating the shit out of each other.
totally.
Really tight
Or
and
like that bit in. I'm thinking that bit in Saving Private Ryan where there's that fight inside the house.
yes,
You know, and it's all about the points of their bayonets.
yeah, just really
where those go.
horrid,
It's
hardcore.
so tense.
Yeah,
But what they did in Discovery reminded me more of like Ratatouille or you know, a Disney film.
like a bit, yeah, like a, oh yeah, like the, oh, all the plates are falling down and the little, mouse man has to run away. Yeah, that's more what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm glad we've managed to spend this time in the lobby because we can talk about this.
That's
Maybe
4
no
minutes.
No one's bothering with fleet battles, are they?
No, doesn't look like it, does it? If it gets to 5 minutes, I'll cancel it and we'll do something else.
Hey, I've also played Madden against Peter Short. I know you said you'd watch it, but I didn't. It was always at random times of the day at very short notice.
Mate. Don't worry.
And we were and he beat me, kicked my ass 3 times in a row.
Really? Oh, fucking hell. Well, that's not encouraging, because you were kicking my ass quite happily. Well, you were beating me quite happily, weren't you?
This goes to show how much there is to that game.
Well, I suppose Shorty is the sort of person who he might actually understand how the game works rather than just watch it occasionally.
Well, he originally said that was a weakness, but then he is become a strength of his. That yes, he knows his knowledge of the actual sport has meant that he's had my pants down 3 times in a row. Yeah. Well done, mate.
Yeah, well done, Shorty. Impressed. He's managed to get the internet connection sorted out with that school that he's living in then.
Yes. No, he doesn't live in a school anymore. He lives in a pub now.
Okay.
Which is a nice, well-trodden path, isn't it, from school to pub?
Yeah, school to pub.
We've all been there.
Yeah. I suppose pubs have got to do something to make money at the moment, haven't they? Rent themselves out to people who just want to live in them. I suppose I should talk games. I have played quite a lot of NHL. The Canucks, the old Canuckers, are actually in a chance to get into the playoffs.
What do you have to do to get into the playoffs?
You have to be, for some reason, you have to be mid-table in your division to get into the playoffs.
Mid-table or higher?
No, just mid-table.
Really?
I don't really understand. I need to actually have a look and see. But
maybe you'll find out what that means when you're in the playoffs. You might, maybe the other ones above
go into a league or something. Maybe that's it. Is maybe that the 2 in the league, you're in the playoffs for that league against the other team with the star.
Yeah. So what are you, like 3rd of 5 or something?
So I think there's 8 in my division, and I think I am 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle, but I'm towards the bottom of the middle. I've not had an amazing season so far, but it's not terrible. It's almost 50-50 win to loss ratio.
It sounds exciting. Is there a risk that you won't finish in the playoffs?
Yes, yeah. I've been out of it. I've only just managed to pull myself back into the playoff contention. Yeah.
So it could all be over.
Yeah, it could be over, but I don't know what the ramifications for that are because I don't know enough about the way that the hockey league is sort of positioned.
Yeah, does it mean you have like months of doing nothing, or do you play against the losers a bit more?
Well, I don't know. There's a massive pre-season. There's like 20 games in the pre-season, so I can't imagine that I'll be sat around for too long, really. So we're going for Imperial Scum again. Yeah, this was one of the ones.
That looks shit.
Yeah, and this looks like something Kylo Ren would fucking drive.
Yeah.
That prick. Right, I'd take the piss. Kylo Ren was all right, you know.
I like the way they've bothered to put a little set of steps up to get into it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing on this one though. No one
No.
wants to get in it.
No stairs.
Yeah. So like this one, like, I wish you could. It wants to. I want to be able to rotate it using the right stick. So I can
You
look
should
at it
totally
from-
be able to.
Yeah.
That's lazy.
but
Really
it's-
lazy.
It's not letting me.
You'd be able to do that. I mean, in Call of Duty, you can do that, like in the gun menu.
Yeah,
you
we-
can just turn the guns around and look at them.
Exactly. Yeah, but, the ship designs. I know, obviously, they're not designing these ships from scratch. They are taking iconic ships and making them look the way that we remember them.
No, but it is. They have done a cracking job. I mean, I've enjoyed Star Wars ship designs for about 30 years now.
Yeah, since you started enjoying designs of fictional things.
Yeah.
You know, TIE fighters and X-Wings have always been in your brain, haven't they?
Yes.
Oh, look at this.
Exactly.
Oh, I see a derelict. Is that a Clone Wars era Star Destroyer down there? It fucking is, isn't it?
Saturn 1, if they're ready. Big in the fight.
Fucking right. We're not doing any fighting. We're going to have a look at this.
Just gonna have a look at the model.
At the ready.
Look at this.
Titan 3 standing by.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking Clone Wars era.
Eliminate any rebels who
Oh,
foolish
look at
enough
that.
to follow you into this.
Looks a bit small. What's this I've got
Let's
there?
not embarrass ourselves.
Wait, there's nobody there.
reflect those of the Empire.
Not sure they've got the scale right. No, it does look a bit small, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did look a bit.
But they're more like troop transports, aren't they?
They
than-
were more troop orientated. Yeah,
They were just the right shape.
Yeah. Also, you know, the Imperial ships all worked under Tarkin's doctrine of intimidation, didn't they? Whereas the New Republics or the Republics,
I'm ready and inbound.
like, war effort was just to win the war, wasn't it? They weren't
Well,
trying
I
to.
mean, yes, viewed from their angle, yes. But if you're on the Imperial side, you'd probably say they were
What's going on with?
the insidious bastards trying to worm their way into people's confidence by peering. No.
And I didn't even see that fucking chump. That's not the right one.
Here I come.
You seen any good telly recently, mate, or any good films?
So, I did watch something. I've watched a couple of things I've enjoyed recently. Couldn't tell you what they were. Just watched a series on Netflix, which is like glass blowing. With
Series about glass blowing.
yeah, it's like the Great British Bake Off, but for glass blowing in America.
Like the Great British Blow-Off.
Well, so the winner of each episode is the best blower.
Yeah.
So obviously there have been quite a lot of jokes in the evening about I think my wife should apply to be best blower, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
Ooh,
definitely,
chuckle,
yeah,
chuckle.
especially, yeah.
She's not having any of it. Yeah, this is fucking excellent. We might just fly around this derelict Venator class. Oh, can I get between its stalks? Yes!
can.
That was excellent. I enjoyed that.
That'll be putting off your opponent as well.
You got a lock on
So
me.
do they blow bottles, vases? Is it
Everything.
always bottles?
No, not always bottles.
What else?
So like, one of the best ones was a guy made a milk carton with milk in it, a glass with milk spilling out of it, all made out of blown glass. It was fucking incredible.
What, like a sculpture?
Yeah. So it's supposed to be "Don't cry over spilt milk." And it looked fucking excellent. Yeah, very good. I also discovered potentially the best series that I've ever discovered on Amazon Prime. It's called Travels by Narrowboat, and it's basically, it looks like this guy's holiday video, but it
Yeah.
is.
Ready to do this?
So this guy, first episode, he's just got divorced. He's living in a van. He's homeless, living in a van. So he buys himself a canal boat.
Is this a
And-
real guy?
Yeah, real guy buys himself a canal boat, and it's so far. I'm only on series 1, so I don't know if there are any big twists or turns. But there was a whole episode about basically like filling up the water tank and putting fuel in it.
Oh, mate, this sounds amazing.
It is fucking excellent. It's not exactly, you know, it's not a like
No,
gagging from the next
sold.
episode.
I'm sold. What is it
And
called?
It's
What's it called?
Travels by Narrowboat. It's on Amazon
writing this
Prime.
down.
There are 6 seasons of it. It's fucking
What?
brilliant. It's all
Whoa.
all filmed on like his mobile phone or on a GoPro, and there's just the constant, lovely chugging sound of a narrowboat engine.
Tom, thank you. I feel like you've saved my life here.
Oh,
and the death of this Nap Habit video has been a real turning point for me. This sounds like the kind of TV I should have been watching for the past year.
Me and Georgie have been watching it, and Georgie loves it as well.
Yeah,
We were watching it, and we were just like, it's like watching somebody's holiday video.
exactly. You watch it with the kids?
So I've watched an episode with the kids, and they quite enjoyed it. But then I put it on
Yeah.
this evening, and they were like, "No, you didn't like this."
Okay, well, forget them.
Done that thing
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kids do, where they just like, "No, I don't like this anymore." But they found it quite interesting to start with because it's just gentle. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of like the shots
Get to see a
of
bit of countryside.
yeah. So he picks it up in Northamptonshire. So I was hoping he was going to do the Blisworth Tunnel and Foxton Locks, but he hasn't
Yeah.
done that yet. So I'm assuming he's holding on to that for a later season.
Yeah.
But he starts in Northamptonshire, goes towards Birmingham, and now he's on the what's it called? Something Union, Shropshire Union Canal. He's just got on the Shropshire. He's ecstatic.
Sounds
It's fucking genius, mate.
good. Well, thank you for telling me about that.
Well, I hope you enjoy. I hope your wife doesn't divorce you because you decided to spend 5 hours a day watching some man chug around on a canal boat.
No, I think she'll watch it. She used to chug around on canals.
Did she?
Yeah.
Love a canal holiday.
Tom, you've won. You just won, didn't you?
No, I died.
No, you just died. No, but
Still
you're
got 8
about to
minutes,
win.
but we only need 2 more kills
trouble.
to win.
Your team is about to win, including you.
And I'll just chat about Travels by Narrowboat. What's his name? Country House Gent is the name of the guy who's starring in it. He had a YouTube channel before he did the series.
It sounds like a YouTube channel.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But yeah, it's excellent. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
Okay, well, if this Nap Habit thing continues to flounder, we can just turn into a commentary on Travels by Narrowboat.
Oh, that'd be good.
We'll just do like watch-alongs and we play his episodes and talk over
Easter
them.
egg hunts and like spoilers for season 2 of Travels by Narrowboat. Really
I can't wait for our next video. It's
talking
quite
about
late
Travels
now.
by Narrowboat. Yeah.
We can't do anything else tonight, but by next week we can.
Yes, we should probably do the old like, comment and subscribe thing now, really, shouldn't we? It's probably been...
That's right, I'll do it. You did it last week. So
Okay.
like this brilliant video of Tom playing Star Wars Squadrons if you liked it. Comment on it if you have any comments on it. And if you want to get in touch with us, email us at naphabit@gmail.com and we will respond.
Yeah. Other than that, enjoy. Feel free to send us money. You want us to play new games, send us money. I'm assuming there's a way they can do that. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Happy napping, kids.
Night night.
Bye.